Hey everybody, it's Sally. I'm here Sunday afternoon and I wanted to talk to you about something really important and very near and dear to my heart. And I want to encourage you to get on board with me on on a very important moment in time. Um, Let me get into it before I get so out there you don't even know what I'm talking about, which would be my normal tendency. But since I'm trying to make a real grown-up video instead of my fly by the seat of my pants crazy videos that I usually make, um, I'm hoping you guys you'll hang in here with me for a second. I wanted to talk to you about supporting a very important cause. We all know about the Weight Loss Surgery of America nonprofit organization. We have, I hope, although I know not all, have signed up. I want to encourage you now to do that. We have a brand new web page, and I'm going to put the link below as soon as I figure out what to do with that. And there's a brand new page, and even oldsters who already signed up need to re-sign up. And new people, please sign up. They're not going to harangue you for a thing. There's no cost involved to join. It's about solidarity, people. And if you're watching me, you've had weight loss surgery. And I have about 150 people that sub to me. And I say that for what it is. I know Faith KP has like 900 and something people that sub to her. Rosemary's probably got 300 or 400. Banded Wendy must have 600 or 700. I haven't looked. But the point being, so many of us overlap in the same people, but so many of those people are not joined to the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America. And it's really important that we stand up and be heard. Not be afraid of signing your name to something, because they're not asking anything of you. But I'm asking something of you, and this is what I'm here for today. You know that Gastric Rose, or Rosemary, is one of the most beloved women on this whole of YouTube, especially in the weight loss community. You don't find a heart nearer or dearer, more tender, more caring, more special and more precious than Rosemary. And I'm here to talk to you about her sister Connie. I had a phone call with Connie last week because Rosemary asked me to ask whoever wanted to hear about the pledge effort to try and support the very first grant recipient for the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America, who is Connie, Rosemary's sister. Okay. Twin sister. Now everybody should probably know that Connie is Rosemary's twin sister by now. Rosemary was very fortunate. At the time she had her surgery, she had insurance. And she had this life-changing surgery, weight loss surgery. Connie has never been so fortunate, although her husband is a hard-working man and upstanding family. They have insurance that has never covered weight loss surgery. Didn't matter how many different ones they got, none of them covered weight loss surgery. And there sits Connie in Texas, morbidly obese, with the heart of an angel, not living the life her sister is free to live. So, having said that, Rosemary asked Connie to make a quilt. Connie's extremely talented with her hands. She's very crafty on a number of levels. But she also quilts, and she quilts with handwork. She does some machine quilting, maybe a little bit might be, but most of it is done by hand, which is more than I can say for my efforts in quilting. I'm lazy. I wanted to learn to quilt, and I do all of mine on the machine. I don't even want to close the thing up. I pay somebody else to close it up. Having said that, I've made one square quilt. Whereas Connie makes quilts for her family. She never makes quilts to sell because there's so much time and blood, sweat, and tears put into those things. And she has made one at Rosemary's request to be put up for auction, so-called. Rosemary's receiving pledges for the quilt of Connie's, which I do not have a photo. You'll have to go to Rosemary's vid and watch it. but I can tell you it's a beautiful quilt. It's big. It's 95+% done by hand. It has beautiful calicos in colors of yellow, reds, and blacks, and other variety of colors. It's really beautiful. You have to see it for yourself. Connie said it took her 6 months to work on it. It is also a beautiful pattern that she kind of deviated a little bit and created something a little extra special, and really edited the quilt pattern, a stylized pattern, a Dresden plate pattern, and added some extra stuff to it of her own. So it's an original, one of a kind, which most quilts are. And I wanted you to know that by supporting this pledge, by making a pledge of whatever your heart feels led to show your support of the foundation and of their support of Connie as her first recipient to have weight loss surgery, when the funding is coming through, when they find a doctor to say, yes, I'll do it. It's not just about this quilt being sold that pays for Connie's surgery. It's the whole thing working together, okay? And you know that Tony's out there this weekend working on things at the OH conference, trying to make connections. So, having said that, let me talk about the fact that this quilt is a labor of love. And to know the value of a quilt is to have seen the hands that made it, to have seen the blood pricked fingers from the needlework, to the carpal tunnel, to the strained back leaning over the thing. I mean, a quilt takes something from the quilter to be created. It is not an easy task. And I wanted you to appreciate the value of the effort Connie put forth, and to show that, I want to ask you to pledge. Now, you know, Rosemary is not going to let that quilt go for a paltry total pledge number. And she's right. There's way too much labor involved for that. I have made a pledge. I'm proud to say I made the first pledge. I asked Rosemary how it was going. She says not very well. And if she doesn't receive $1,000 in total pledges, I don't care who the highest bidder is, but we all have to bid a little something to get the pledges up to $1,000 so that that quilt can go somewhere. That quilt needs a home. And more than that, we need to show our solidarity and support for Connie and Rosemary and the foundation by making this first fundraiser a success. So I am asking you, no, I am pleading with you, please go to Rosemary's channel, make a pledge. If they reach 1,000, they will keep everyone's money. If they do not reach 1,000, you will get your pledge back. I told them to keep my money because I want to support the foundation. Okay? Think about it. If we've got 275 people that joined the foundation initially, there should be so many more than that. And if everyone pledged $100, not even for this quilt, but in total, think of the money that would be. That would be somebody's surgery. I mean, if everyone pledged $50 for the quilt, it would be phenomenal. If you could just pledge 10 or 25, all I care about is getting it up to that 1,000 so that quilt is not returned to sender and we're not all hanging our heads in embarrassment that maybe we don't have the camaraderie or the esprit de corps that we think we have. I'm going to get cut off here, but I'm going to ask you again, please go see the video. Please make a pledge. This is a lot of hard work and love, and we need to show our love and support for Connie and Rosemary. And I want to say this, quilts are a link to our collective past and our collective present, and this quilt is a symbol of us unified. So please make a pledge. Thanks a lot. I'll see you soon. Oh, I'm counting on you. And so is Rosemary. And so is Connie. And so are we all. Please make a pledge. Thanks.